So this is setting up for evening service. This might already be on, but if it's not, video devices. Turn that on. This will come on, that'll come on. All of these things come on, but you're not even going to use those. Other adapters, those right there, all get powered up. You'll turn on this camera. You'll turn on this camera. Right here is the switch, like that. Then you'll plug in the monitor to this battery, like that, and you'll plug in the camera to the USB port, like that. You can leave it plugged in. It's not going to charge this battery while this other stuff is being powered. But then when you're done, you need to unplug these two things and turn the camera off because it's got its own internal battery. Then you're going to go around to here, unplug that HDMI cable, and plug it into this. It's a female end. I'm going to need both hands for that. If you want a third camera, go turn that one on. Now, it's not showing. Camera 6 shows up as camera 1. So if it doesn't show up, maybe this came loose. So jiggle that. Nope. Yep. Now it's there. And then you also have the lyrics computer, which is the same thing that's going to be up there. So when you go live, I would start here, go live on that, and then you're good. To switch cameras, you click this button, pulls it into preview, then you click cut, puts it into program. This is mic 1. See, it says right there. That is turning on the audio. This is how you monitor it. It says mic 1 right there. Anything coming out of the soundboard going to these speakers also goes there. You may have to adjust the volume by those buttons there. Power button for this computer is right here. It won't be lit when you come in, but then you're going to open your ATEM software and you're going to open Google Chrome. In this software, this is an idle graphic. So if that computer's displaying something else, you want that, you just push the still button. It'll bring it into preview. You push cut, it goes into program. And that's technically something different. Like that's computer camera 8. That'll change as the computer changes. And then this is a still image. And you hit the still down there. So that's what that is. Then you go into your switcher. And under YouTube, this code shouldn't change. I should be able to hit my on-air button and it should just stream to YouTube. What you need to do first is open YouTube. Kingdom Life Church profile, YouTube shortcut. Then you're going to go over to create, go live. And this is really important. As that populates, you want to edit the title. So I always put the date and then I put what's happening. If it's just a Sunday evening service, put in Sunday evening service. If it's part of a, like the prophetic School of the Prophets, you'd put that in. Leave it unlisted unless otherwise specified by Jamie or Dustin or Tim. Probably Jamie or Tim. I don't know if Dustin will have that information. And then this is important too. Take this, change it to, if you have no specific slide for it, which won't be here unless I have loaded it, you just click on this graphic and open, and then we just have a general Kingdom Life graphic. If it's part of a series, create a new playlist, or there will already be one here for it. You can just create a new playlist and name it, but I'm not going to do that. And then the next important thing, no, this is not made for kids. That needs to be selected. That just means it's not going to kid YouTube. Save. If you need this, you just hit copy and it'll copy your code and it'll paste it in here for you. And that can always be reset, but that code doesn't change. Now you can monitor right here, and if I hit go on air, it goes red. If that blinks, something's wrong. And you'll see right here the Kingdom Life logo will show up. Nobody's going to be notified because it's unlisted. If it's public, people will be notified who subscribe to our YouTube channel. And then you can see it there. You can even unmute this and turn up the volume here to hear it on the computer if you need to make sure audio is coming through, but we'll keep it muted to reduce noise. And then also under here, you'll need to change this. So it's not going to be School of the Prophets anymore. I'm going to delete that part. This is the local file name when we record. You're going to put in the date starting with the year. So it's going to be 2023 01 because it's January, and then 2022, 2020, or not 2022, 2023 01 22 would be an example. And then Sunday evening, or if there's something else that's specific to put in there, then you can push the record button. And there's a stop button there. You have to hit that when you're done. Also, hit that when you're done streaming. Now, even if this isn't going live to the public, it should be streamed to YouTube as a backup recording. So, if something were to happen on the hard drive, or God forbid it was missing, you still have your YouTube stream that's been recorded. Now I'm going to shut that off, and you'll see on YouTube it's going to end any second now. Yep, there it goes. Something that's really important is to make sure this camera is focused. So you'll adjust this ring to make sure that either the stage or the preaching stage is in focus, whatever you want. This lens doesn't zoom. That lens does zoom. That's your autofocus. That's your manual focus. So if you need, you can actually just leave it on autofocus for the evening and it'll just be focused on whoever. For Sunday mornings, we run manual focus. There's a big lens here. If you want more punch in for a Sunday night, you've got that. If you want to operate the slider, you're welcome to. No need, really. You can just leave it that way. So that is the setup. Pretty easy. One other thing for Sunday evenings. There's a checklist here. It'll take you through all of the things I just did. Shut down. This is important because batteries in this iPad have to be put on to charge. If they're not, they will not be charged the next time we need them. Copy link and email to Kingdom Life AV. To do that, oh, it's ended. How nice. There's a share button right here. You copy that. That'll copy the link. And then open a new tab. Go to Gmail. And you're just going to email that link back to yourself so that then it can be opened on another device and it can be shared with whoever. So for Sunday nights, I'll be in Mexico. I'll probably open this email to get that link. That's really important. And once I have it on my phone, I can send it around to other people. So what I just went over is all right here on the checklist. And that's taped to the desk. It cannot move. Except for this part where it says downstairs, open companion on iPad, and click Video Hub evening button. So we're gonna do that to get to companion, you open Safari, and this page should be the first one that comes up. This tab is the same, and this tab is not. Okay, that tab is not the same. This is how we program the buttons. This tab, or mobile buttons, and click that and it opens this same tab here. It just gives you all of your buttons, and you want to click evening. For Sunday mornings, you do Video Hub default. Evenings, you do Video Hub evening. It just changes some of the routing and makes things work. You will need to turn on, no, I don't think you do. I was gonna say you have to turn on the video switcher downstairs, but you shouldn't have to. If it's not displaying in the foyer, turn on the video switcher downstairs, that's all. But it should display in the foyer without that. That's all. Have fun, guys. Call me, text me with any questions. I'm gonna try to be available at the times that service is starting. So there'll be that.